If you've been using Google Apps for a couple years, you know that very often updates will appear and all of a sudden you'll be able to do something differently or do something better than you had done before. Google Forms has a new feature for doing surveys that anticipates the kind of question you're trying to ask and offers you options for possible suggested responses. Let me show you how that works. I am making a chaperone feedback form for my volunteers who helped us at the homecoming dance, and I've already added several questions. I'm going to come down to the bottom here and add one more. Would you volunteer again? Now you'll notice I did this in real time, and this popped up. Suggestions: yes, no, maybe, or add all. I do want to include a maybe in this, so I'm going to click on Add All, and Google Forms drops in that information for me so I don't have to enter that every time. Next, I'm going to add a comment question here, so I click on Add Question. You'll notice that it's in the multiple choice form right now. Comments. Again, in real time, it changed the question type to paragraph for me. I did it manually a couple times at the top, and it now recognizes what I'm asking, what I'm going for, what kind of response I'm looking for, and changed it for me without me having to do anything. Did you forget anything at the dance? Yes, no, maybe. Again, I can just click Add All to add all of them, or I can select the responses that I want. This is a huge time saver for anybody who uses surveys that have typical responses like this. Here's another example of what it can do for you. I'm going to create a question that's going to be a attitude survey question. So I'm going to say, how strong is your opinion? And before I can even type the word opinion, it's offering me a linear scale question. I want to get a range of responses from kids. I'll continue typing the question. This is what I want. I want a linear scale. I'll enter my terms, and I can move on to my next question. Google Forms now anticipates the kind of question you want to ask and offers you a question type and even responses, making surveys even faster and even easier. I've started typing in which two of the following ideas. I was going to say demonstrate democracy, and Google Forms changed the question type from multiple choice to checkboxes. If I'm going to ask which two, I'm going to have to do checkboxes. So as you add questions and try to create your quiz or your survey, pay attention to how Google Classroom operates. What is your full name? It changed the suggested question type to short answer. Write about your interpretation of whatever. It changes the question type to paragraph. How many ducks are in a flock? It doesn't know what to do with that. Maybe you need to then manually select multiple choice and provide the options there. So Google Forms is getting better, it's getting faster, it's making itself easier for you to use as a teacher to quickly make these documents and these forms. And I hope this makes making and using Google Forms faster and easier for you.